In this video, I've put together a list of the main features that YouTube is rolling out for content creators, as well as the key changes, both good and bad, regarding monetization. Before we get started, leave a comment below. Are you in the group of people who have already monetized their channel? Or are you still working towards those 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers? Comment below. I want to know. Let's go straight to my computer screen and we'll go over each change and feature one by one, so you can stay up to date and start using these features as soon as possible. All right? Let's get started then. 3, 2, 1, go!
Announcing major algorithm and product updates for small channels. Actually, they've been releasing weekly updates for some time now, but nobody seems to know about them because their announcement videos average around 20,000 views. So today, I've compiled the main YouTube updates from this year. You need to know these if you want to get more views than a Jimmy Minecraft video. Humanity is doomed. For months, the CEO of YouTube has announced that television has surpassed mobile devices in watch time. Basically, this means that viewers are watching YouTube on television more than on their phones or computers. And when viewers' habits change, the algorithm changes to give viewers what they want. And YouTube made 3 recommendations to help you deal with this change. First, record in 4K so your videos don't look terrible when they show up on someone's 82-inch smart television.
I'm already recording. I'm recording in 2K and in 4K, depending on how quickly I need to upload the video.
Inches from some rich kid. Second, be a marathoner. In other words, YouTube almost explicitly said, try making longer videos, if you can. That's because viewers on television don't want to keep picking new videos to watch every 2 or 3 minutes. It seems they prefer to put on a longer video and watch it all the way through. Quote. And finally, make sure your channel has good featured sections, which you can create by going to your YouTube channel, customizing it, and then accessing this section here. Because when your television viewers click on your channel, this is how they'll find more of your videos. Next, we have the...
Alright, let's go. Recently, it's been about almost 2 months now. Let's say 2 months my growth in videos. You can see it, right? You can see if the person watched on their phone, on their computer, or on their television. I have a higher percentage on some channels on television and some on mobile, but most of them have already surpassed 60% on television. Man, what was television some time ago? The good thing is, I've already seen big channels, you know? Like, there are big channels today that have millions of subscribers and still post in Full HD in 1080, because when you watch it on your phone, it looks fine, right? It doesn't really make much sense to post in 2K or 4K. But when you put a 1080 video on a 40, 60 or 80 inch television, then it looks bad because the image gets stretched, right? So record in at least 2K and ideally in 4K. It will take a bit longer to render. Maybe your computer can't handle editing in 4K, that's a problem, but then it's time for you to upgrade your setup, right? Or buy one, right? There are phones that shoot in 4K, and with an iPhone, you can edit in 4K. A Samsung here, my Galaxy Ultra and my iPhone, both of them, they shoot in 4K and edit in 4K. So upgrade your setup, otherwise you'll get left behind, right? And another thing, you watch my videos, right? Videos under 20 minutes are pretty rare. Yeah, it's 25, 35, 40 minutes, and YouTube is recommending longer videos now. So make your videos longer, okay? And it's not about dragging things out, it's about actually making them more complete.
About the 3-minute. This update was made last year, but YouTube has tried harder to integrate 3-minute shorts with regular shorts, and so far, it seems like they've done a terrible job. I don't know about you, but I never see 3-minute shorts in my shorts feed. And in a conversation I had with Noah Hyland, who in my opinion is one of the top YouTube short strategists in the world, to me, it seems like there are 2 very different algorithms, where a video that's 65 seconds long, that is 1 minute and 5 seconds, performs drastically worse, even if it's a re-edit of the same concept at 59 seconds. Optimize for maximum retention and maximum watch time, but ultimately do this within the 60-second limit or less. Otherwise, the algorithm won't detect the content effectively enough. Next, we have the updates.
Well, from what I understand, and I'm not a shorts expert, okay? What I'm actually doing as a shorts strategy is this. On my international channels, because long form videos already pay at least 3 to 5 times more. On shorts as well, people in the United States, for example, and companies are already investing more in shorts. They've already found an ad model that sells, that makes a profit, so they're putting more money into it. So in this case, my channels in the United States, I'm making shorts. My channels in Brazil, I'm not making them. Why? Because the pay is bad. It's not worth it, you know? Now, on shorts, just so you have an idea, I have a channel where shorts is already paying almost as much as my entertainment channel in Portuguese, just so you know. But since shorts gets more views, YouTube promotes it more. So this difference in RPM, as we call it, means it pays a little less, but the number of views makes up for it. And you can post like 3 to 5 shorts a day. So it actually significantly outperforms a very long Brazilian video on an entertainment channel. Specifically, the 5 YouTube shorts in the United States collectively earn substantially more than a single lengthy video on an entertainment channel. Look at how things are changing, right?
On YouTube. Specifically, YouTube is cracking down on mass-produced content, aiming to combat low-quality AI and exploitative channels. So if you're thinking about quitting your 9-to-5 job to automate YouTube Shorts with AI, you might want to check out the links below that explain in more detail exactly what has changed. Next up, we have...
All right, let's go. The issue of repetitive content and content that doesn't add value. I've already made a separate video about this. I'll leave it here at the end. But people were like, oh, now you can't use artificial intelligence anymore. Oh, and now you can't use AI-generated voices. Oh, now you can't have React channels, right? I'm reacting to a video right now. Oh, now it's over, right? The dark channel is done for, right? That's how it is. Man, YouTube have already reported this year on the channel is going to release Google VO3, which is the main artificial intelligence tool for generating videos, right? If they have this technology, right? Google VO3, if they have Gemini, which is for asking questions like ChatGPT, if they have Imagen 4, which is for generating images, do you really think they won't allow the use of artificial intelligence? Just so you know, I have a channel where it's my avatar, right? Like my clone, it's artificial intelligence. I have a channel where it's an avatar presenting, it's not me. I have a channel where the host is a podcast program. I have a channel that's all about cinematic trailers. I have a channel with a realistic avatar and a channel with a character avatar, all using artificial intelligence. And YouTube, look, approved all of them, you know? A reaction channel, right? A reaction channel, but it's a channel where the video is 8 minutes long and mine is 40 because I add value step by step. I don't just sit there watching, giggling, just pointing things out. That's what YouTube is going to cut. It's repetitive videos that don't add value, and reaction videos where the person is just pointing things out and not really giving their opinion, not contributing anything. That's it. If you're lazy, you're going to get screwed. Basically, that's it.
About automatic dubbing. Basically, YouTube will take your voice and automatically translate it into up to 18 different languages, which, according to YouTube CEO, can increase your reach by up to 40%. You heard that right. For some channels, turning this on can literally generate 40% more views. More and more channels are getting access to this every day. So you should go to your YouTube studio, go to settings, then to channel, then to advanced settings. And if you see automatic dubbing there, make sure to enable it. Now for some updates on...
Okay, this is already kind of a personal case for me. If you only have a channel in Portuguese or English or Spanish or German in your native language, it might be interesting for you to enable it. But first, you need to create international content. You can't just give news that, let's suppose your channel is German. If the news, right, if your content is specific to Germany, to your region, why would a Brazilian or an American or a Spanish guy, I don't know, why would they watch it? It doesn't make sense. Then, for example, if you talk about the economy, but you're only talking about not international economics, but just your region, your country, so there's no point in you clicking. It will actually hurt your retention because the person will watch and leave since it doesn't make sense. So you have to think about international content. You have to think about thumbnails without text, which nowadays I don't. The title, it actually gets translated automatically, but the thumbnail doesn't. And then is the person going to click on a thumbnail that's not even in their language? They're not going to click, you know? I'm a specialist in international channels, all right? Out of my 12 channels, 10 are monetized and half of them are already outside the country, okay? By the way, I have a channel membership here. If you want to become a channel member, when you're level 1, I'll reply to your comments in advance. So here in the video, if you leave a comment, I'll reply to you in advance and you'll get the videos first with priority. Now, at level 2, you can ask me whatever you want. It doesn't matter if it's a comment on a video, all right? You can ask me anything you want, a recommendation, something about your business, any question, or even my opinion on any topic. You can ask, and you'll also get exclusive videos, okay? I'm not going to leave anything out, right? It's down here, become a member. Click there and become a member. It's really going to be worth it, okay? Oh, and just to add to the dubbing question, for example, now that I already have an international channel, it doesn't make sense for me to have an English channel and then dub my Portuguese channel into English. Because when you have channels in other languages, it's better. That way you can set the title specifically for that country, you can write the video description for that country, and you can make the thumbnail specifically for that country. Not to mention that the voice is much better than Google's current automatic dubbing. Sometimes you get a man with a woman's voice and everyone ends up with the same voice, so it's still not good yet.
Now they can be seen in the Shorts feed. And we have an update that introduces communities. Essentially, a community is like a subreddit for your viewers, but directly on your channel. Sounds great, right? Well, actually, the concept would be great if it were executed properly, right? But I noticed something concerning when I created a community. Here you can see the analytics for my community posts, and here you can see the analytics 2 months later. I went from an average of about 400,000 impressions to less than 300,000, and I've heard of other channels experiencing the same issues. For example, in a video published on his channel, the creator said he saw a 70% drop in the impressions his posts received when they enabled their community. Now, I imagine YouTube will fix this, but in the meantime, based on what I'm seeing, avoid enabling this feature. Next.
Yeah, about the community feature, I don't have those exact numbers, but what I've also noticed from basically studying it is that the community is really good. Well, so for those who don't know, now your subscribers can post with photos on your channel, right? They don't have to just comment on your video like it used to be. Now they can post photos. Of course, you can approve it or not, but they can post photos and start a conversation. It's really good. It turned into a social network. But the big problem, besides everything they've already mentioned, is that the algorithm is delivering less. But back when Shorts were first launched, it wasn't good to mix Shorts with long videos because it would mess up the algorithm, cause some bugs, and ruin your channel. But now there's an algorithm for Shorts, an algorithm for long videos, an algorithm for live streams, and an algorithm for the community, but it's still not being executed very well, right?
A feature released by YouTube that allows you to take a copyrighted song from your video and replace it with a royalty-free song even after you've posted it. YouTube will also give you AI suggestions on which song you should use to replace it. However, one thing you should be careful about. This feature is a bit unpredictable in my opinion, but when it works, it's great. Another thing about the YouTube editor that you should be aware of, a technique that I and many other creators use, is that after uploading your video, take a look at the retention graph. See where the drop-offs are and then check if you can use the YouTube editor to cut those segments, that is, remove parts of your video that are causing people to leave. And if you make a mistake and change your mind, you could easily revert the video back to how it was originally. Not anymore. YouTube is removing the revert to original feature for some reason, so be very, very careful when using the YouTube editor from now on because all edits are permanent. YouTube is rolling out.
No, and there's another problem too. When you enable dubbing, right, which we just talked about earlier, when you turn on dubbing, it doesn't let you edit. It just doesn't. I had issues with copyrighted music, and before I could just, cut out the segment, but now you can't do that. If you want to remove a song or you made a mistake at some point and want to cut it out, right? Like actually cut out, even if you don't want to revert to the original, you just want to cut it. You can't do that anymore if dubbing is enabled. Now, when you don't enable dubbing, then you can still edit, including removing music. What I did here was I had to upload the video again, then I turned off the dubbing feature, but going back, I have the advantage of having channels in several languages, anyway.
Having the ability to reply to comments with a voice response. I love that one. You can connect more with your community and also tell your haters to go fuck themselves in a more emphatic way. But let me tell you something, you fatso. YouTube has updated some of its.
And this audio reply is wonderful. It's wonderful because you can reply much faster, right? Plus, what you can DAO which is actually a monetization tippies to reply with audio only to channel club members. Let's keep going. By the way, when it's available for me, I'll reply to you with audio if you're level 2. Okay?
In analytics, if you go to analytics, click on see more to access advanced analytics. You'll notice that it's different, and you'll be able to access YouTube's pre-generated analytics reports for your channel more easily. Additionally, if you go to the advanced retention graph report for a video right now, or very soon depending on how much the YouTube gods love you, you'll be able to click on a drop-down menu and filter your retention graph by loyal viewers, casual viewers, or viewers who have never watched your channel before. Because now you can simply see how people who have never seen you before respond to your video, how long they watch, and when they stop watching, which will help you learn how to create videos that attract a larger audience, not just.
This is really great because what happens is, I'll even exit out of here just so you can see the graph. Basically, the main challenge for the channel is like you see there are people who are subscribed to your channel, then there are those who are like new visitors, and then there's the person who is subscribed to your channel. Anyway, you have to like increase the line for the person who comes back. You know that person who watched more than one video, watched 2, 3 and comes back? So that's the best audience. Now, what happens? Usually, right, most of the time, the line for new people tends to be higher, but these are new people who often don't come back. because otherwise they'd be counted as returning viewers, right? If they're in the new viewers line, it means they haven't come back yet. So what do you need to do? You need to improve the quality of your videos, add hooks, leave the video kind of ending by already saying, hey, to continue this topic, here's another video, part 1, part 2. There's going to be a new feature on YouTube where you'll be able to create playlists that are kind of like a series. Then you'll be able to like say, oh, I'm going to present a topic in 5 episodes, for example. Then you make a Netflix style playlist. This is coming soon. Plus, they're going to release the courses tab, which I'm really looking forward to. So I can offer some free courses, which I already do here. Actually, it also brings some paid courses, but much cheaper compared to my mentorship program, you know? So you can start getting into certain topics. It's going to be really cool. I'm just waiting for YouTube to release it.
Your existing fans. Next, YouTube is jumping on the AI hype train, introducing more AI content creation tools and updates. Google's mind-blowing VO3 model is coming to Shorts, allowing you to generate AI videos that are often hyper-realistic and soon even sounds for those videos. For example, take a look at this clip. Everything is 100% AI generated, including the sounds. And don't forget to like and subscribe to follow my progress. Okay, now that you've made 3 different temperatures of porridge, go take a walk and hope that no one breaks into your house. And
Look, basically YouTube is increasing, it's improving, refining its algorithm to eliminate repetitive content that doesn't add value precisely because of this. That's my theory. Like before they release VO3 to everyone and there's a flood of AI generated content, they're refining the algorithm for that. For what purpose? So either it won't accept your content or it won't monetize it. It might accept it, but it won't monetize. So then you have to create content that adds value, right? Content that either entertains or contributes something, you know?
YouTube has also created the Dream Screen and Dream Track content features for Shorts. The Dream Screen feature essentially allows you to generate an AI background for your short. Think of it as an AI green screen, but you can choose the color or scene you want the green screen to have, and a soundtrack feature that lets you generate music from text prompts. Personally, I don't know any creator who's excited about or intends to use any of these features but you.
This one about generating music, like Suno style, I didn't know about this one. And this one here, right, like it's going to generate the background, but then with Google VO3, you'll be able to generate the video and then put yourself in front of it. So you'll kind of be part of the video, right? Anyway, and then you'll be able to generate by text and you'll also be able to upload maybe, I don't know if they'll allow it, but with Google VO3, you can also upload a picture of yourself and animate it. So that's pretty cool too.
And obviously, they think they'll be huge. And who knows, maybe they'll prove me wrong. Next, YouTube is trying to help you find your next viral video idea. Using the Inspiration tab, you go to the studio, go to Content, and the first tab you'll see now is Inspiration. Also, if you're in your studio and hover over a video, you'll now often see a video idea brainstorm option that will suggest terrible video ideas for you. Yes, they really are bad. Next, live stream.
They've already enabled it for me, and it's awful. And come on, YouTube has the it has the whole video library, right? Google has, well, the entire text database, right? How can they not manage, like, let's just take YouTube as an example. You know, YouTube has the database, it has the algorithm, so it knows about all the videos. So here I am making a video about algorithm monetization. Then I click there, it should analyze my channel. Since it has the data, it should say, look, your audience prefers this type of video. Look how these 3 videos of yours performed well. Why don't you make a video? Then it suggests a topic. Or maybe it even recommends some other creators' videos saying, hey, I think this type of video would do well on your channel. Man, they have everything they need to improve this tool, really. They have it all. Yeah, it's like it would totally undercut VIQ and YouTube Bunny, right? Since they do that.
Live. We have some updates coming for some of you who are probably already here. I think the most important ones will be the ranking tables. Basically, it adds your viewers to a leaderboard that rewards them for interacting more with you. It motivates and encourages your viewers to interact with you during live streams. I'm a big fan. And now we also have the ability to set super chat goals. So now, instead of people just randomly donating money to you, you can set a specific goal and viewers can contribute towards it, which should.
For those who stream, this is amazing because you can set a goal and say, guys, we're reaching the goal. Once we hit it, I'll raffle off something specific. Man, that's gonna blow up. For sure. Absolutely certain. That point system is kind of like gamification, right? I don't know if you guys remember, but some time ago, YouTube kind of did something. I don't even know if it actually launched. It was something like Jules or something like that. Let me know in the comments below. And I don't really believe in those things. There's the whole thing about hyping up the video, which for now, if you want to hype this video, right? So we can be shown to more people, but also, I don't know, it's kind of whatever. Now, setting a goal for super chat during a live stream, maybe to raffle something off, that's going to blow up. I really think that's going to blow up.
Encouraging more donations from your viewers. Next, some new and original updates from YouTube Shorts, where you can add Q&A quiz stickers so viewers can interact with your shorts. Definitely something we've never seen before, especially...
Yeah, that's really cool. You can open up the question box on Instagram, and now you can open the question box here on YouTube too. This really boosts engagement because you can ask for ideas for new videos, right? So it's really good.
YouTube is changing how it tracks views on shorts. YouTube used to require a minimum watch time from a viewer before a view will be counted on that short. How much watch time, you ask? I have no idea. No one else knows either. For some reason, YouTube never told us. But now that's changed. A view is now counted from the very first millisecond of playback or replay of a short, regardless of how much is actually watched. And what this essentially means for you is that if you've noticed your shorts or your competitor's shorts suddenly getting more views and thought, wow, YouTube shorts are suddenly getting a lot more views. No, they're actually not. They're getting the same number of views. YouTube's view count calculation has been updated. Those were the most important updates.
That's a big lie. It's nonsense. It's an ego thing because really, it's like this, right? Just showing up like an impression, right? Just appearing already counts as a view. But that view isn't monetized. The view that will be monetized is the one where your visitor, the person who's watching, your viewer, they have to stay for a certain amount of time, right? A few seconds. Then it counts as an engaged view, so to speak, which is monetized. So you'll see a bunch of numbers there, right? Wow, my ego gets a boost from all those views, but not all of them are monetized. And what I really want to know is how much I'm actually going to get paid, because that's what's most important, right? Comment below if you're still on the path to monetizing your channel or if you've already monetized it, and let me know what your main difficulty is, okay? Become a channel member so I can help you out in case you can't join the mentorship right now. And I'll leave some videos here that will definitely be of interest to you to help you keep improving your content, okay? I'll see you in those videos. See you soon.